What is up, RGL family? Welcome back to another episode of Retro News. Um, if I was smart, I'd put it on the website too, right? Like a blog article, um, like Bob does from Retro RGB. But I guess I'm not that professional yet. Not using the virtual background because then makes it difficult for pickup videos, which this isn't, but you get to see my messy game room. So hopefully this is motivation to clean things up. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, yeah. So a couple things. There is an update on the Toplan Shooters Collection for the Sega Genesis. Unfortunately, it is still TBD in terms of when they'll sort out, whatever this licensing royalty issue is. So unfortunately there's no ETA, but they did provide an update on Jan 3rd via Twitter. So at least they're not doing what a lot of these companies will do, and things just go into a black hole, and you never hear anything. So if you had a pre-order and you haven't canceled it, I would probably do that. Because I mean, here we are. It's almost the end of Jan, and there isn't another update. I can't imagine, and I think it's fair at this point, right? Like, I can't imagine there being another update until there's something to offer, either an ETA on when they think they'll be restoring, or not restoring. Sorry, uh I guess it's kind of is like restoring, but an ETA on when they'll be able to put the pre-orders back up, or an ETA on when they expect a decision on whatever this issue is, and then put the pre-orders back up. But either way, unfortunately, the shooter collection is still on hold. I think I showed last time, but if you go on to GOG, if you want to play these games, while you're waiting for a physical copy, you can go on to Good Old Games, and they are $7.99 each, and you can get Grindstormer. I think you can get like the Dayugan or whatever, Basugan, all the games that were going to be in the collection, and then some other stuff as well. So that is an option, and I mean at $7.99, I think is a fair price. Maybe you got a gift card. I don't know if they ever run sales on it. I'm sure it's possible. So something to think about. But yeah, wanted to give an update on that. The next thing is there's another YouTuber, the No Swear Gamer, and he did an update on this recently, but I thought it was funny. So Evercade, after however many years they've been in business now, a few years, right? They're apparently raising their prices. So, oh well, they say in the article. So the last time they had a price increase was 2021, which 4 years ago now. The standard price, I'm in the U.S., so is going to be $24.99. Currently, I believe it's $19.99. The Gigacart will be $29.99. I think $25.99. I think everything went up $5. And these changes are going to take place January 30th. And he was saying, and I guess there's a lot of people, kind of griping over the price increase and saying like, I don't know if the value's there. They came out as like a economic friendly way of getting a physical copy. I mean, it's emulation, but I don't think they ever hid that. But still having like a physical cart, you get a manual, right? You got the case to put on the shelf. So it's a nice little way of getting into playing I mean, they have indie games. It's not just retro, but the main thing I think that really kicked it off, gave it popularity, was retro. They even put like they even started doing like some computer collections, like Amiga, Commodore, which is really cool. Um, so it's really accessible because I think the console when it came out was like $100, and I mean I just got the Laura Croft. Um, I just got the Tomb Raider one, and that comes with the game that has three. It's a cart with uh, three of the games on it, and I think it was $99. I think it was $100. So, um, and they don't mention if the consoles would be going up. Those might still be $99. So I don't see what the issue is. I mean, things are more expensive, right? Anybody here who has to pay for anything knows like everything has gone up ridiculously. So I think there's still a lot of value here. I mean, price increases suck, but at the same time, like their expenses have gone up, and if they want to operate and be profitable and continue to offer, these collections and everything, they need to be able to make money. So I don't think it's anything crazy. If you buy the game on GOG, right, $7.99, so $8 times six. If we're talking about the Toplan collection, I know some of them come with less, some come with more. Well, I don't know if any come with more, but six. That's $48 plus tax, and you're getting a cart, like you're getting a physical product. So there's some value in that as well. And I know uh, GOG is DRM free, so you have it, download it as long as you have the game and you can install it. You have the game, but you know, so I think, and so at $24.99, it would still be half the price. So I think I think it's sort of like that. What I like to call like the App Store syndrome, where you know, when that first blew up, and I think I don't think it's like this as much anymore, but every app on there was like $1 or 99 cents or even free a lot of times because people were just trying to get the downloads. And and the thing is, like, these are these are products, they're given some real care, and um the quality is good, and a lot of the titles they get are good titles. So I don't think it's a big deal. I think people need to calm down. I think if they raise the price $5 every 3 years, I don't think it's greedy. I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's overvalued now. It's still really economical. If you try to buy any of the games in that Toplan collection, or most of them, they're hundreds of dollars. Like I think Grindstorm or Loose is $300 to $400. So I think you need to simmer down. It's fine. Um, it's a good if it's a good product, then why wouldn't you want to pay a little bit more? Like, so they don't drop the quality of what they're doing. So that's all I've got to say about that. I've rambled on enough about it. The third thing I wanted to talk about was, which I don't have it up right now, so let's find that. AVGN, the Angry Video Game Nerd, is apparently releasing a Nintendo game. So the publisher is going to be Mega Cat Studios, or I don't know if, or they helped develop it with Retroware. Um, the publisher is going to be limited run actually for the physical copy, and although they don't have anything on their website yet, so I don't know why this wasn't better coordinated. So if you go to Limited Run's website, um, and the coming soon, it is not here yet. Which I thought was curious. If they were making this announcement, I thought they would coordinate that, but Supposedly, Limited Run is going to publish a physical copy for the original Nintendo. It's a platformer. It's pixel graphics. I've actually never played one of the Retroware games. They have a trailer on the Mega Cat Studio site as well. Um, Maybe I'll put a link in the show notes. Um, I mean, I should, but I'm terrible at this, as you know. And yeah, so that looks pretty cool. Like I said, they've got a bunch of games. Prison City. I mean, Retroware's been publishing a bunch of games for the modern consoles. This is their first one for Nintendo or for an 8-bit, 16-bit console, which is crazy if you think about it, right? Because that's how he made all his money. Like gained all his popularity was playing tough or bad Nintendo games. And it's been right. He's like one of the OGs, so you know, 10 plus years, and he's finally releasing a game. So we'll have to see what the price is going to be. I mean, it stinks it's going to be a limited run because it means uh, you probably won't get it for 2.5 years. But I feel like for all the content James has provided over the years, and I think I'll definitely probably pick up a copy in support, and having a new original Nintendo game is pretty cool. And if you don't know about Mega Cat Studios, they have some other games as well. I complained about them the other day. Um, and one of the things they complained about was there really hadn't been any update on one of their projects, ZPF, which is a shmup. And then it was so funny. I think like a day later or 2 days later, they actually put out an update. That I think like they're gonna be getting it to publishing soon. But we'll see. Because the project has been out there for a minute. Um, Here we go. So these are all the games that they have published or plan to publish. Um, where's EPF? Interesting. It's not in the list of games. I must have went by it, right? Oh yeah, I did. It was right at the top. So this is a shmup they're doing. um, I don't know if you can still pre-order it. Uh, let's see. No, it doesn't look like it, right? Because there's no way to add it to the cart. It looks like. Oh wait, Creator's Choice, cart only, complete inbox. Oh no, I guess you can. So there's a red Genesis, blue Mega Drive, and then a Japanese variant. Um, so yeah, so it looks like you can still order that. I will try to remember to put the link for that as well. Here we go. Updates. The big news. We're almost done. We're almost there. Development ZPF is nearly complete. We're on the final stretch. Uh, yeah, so they say hopefully they're going to be ready to launch in a few months. We'll see. We will see. Uh, there's another game, that another shmup actually, that they were going to publish. Irina Genesis, which I just messaged them about today. This was funded 2021, and it still has not released. It was a French studio, French developer. It's really feeling like another watermelon game situation. Um, the website for the developer doesn't work. they don't respond on any of their socials. So I messaged Megcat, who's going to be the publisher. Um, so I mean, I don't know. Hopefully they have something to say about it. I don't know if they're gonna maybe acquire, whatever was developed and finish it. Um, but yeah, I mean, 4 years, nothing. That's the risk, I guess, of ordering things on Kickstarter. What are you gonna do? So, so yeah, so that's it. Retro-Bit Toplan Shooters are Toplan Shooters 2. It's they're still working on it. Hopefully we'll see something eventually. Um, the Evercade prices are going up end of the month, so if you're somebody who collects, maybe you're gonna be a little more selective. I mean, I think for most people, I don't know that $5 is gonna break the bank either. Um, and again, like you're getting multiple games for that price. So I think in terms of an overall value, I think fair. Still a very good value, very fair. And we got a new Nintendo game coming out from the Angry Video Game Nerd, like an action platformer, which is cool. So, a couple of YouTubers have talked about this, but there's a game from Broke Studio for the Nintendo. Since we're talking about Nintendo, and they're a French publisher, but so far I'm pretty sure they've delivered on everything that they've put out there. So no qualms about supporting this company. So they've developed this shmup for the Nintendo called Astique. John Hancock and John Riggs, they have videos of it. They got proto or early copies to show on their channel. It's still available for order. Um, you know, I don't think there was a lot of shooters on the shmups on the NES. So it's cool to have a new one. It looks really good. Um, so definitely something worth checking out if you're interested in shmups. And again, like I said, I will try to remember to put all these links in the notes. So yeah, that's all I've got for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone is safe and healthy, and have a good night. Take care. Bye.